Okay, so we've done some asana or sun salutes, whatever you did. We're going to do some breathing exercises. So we'll start by coming into your comfortable cross-legged or seated posture. Again, whichever that may be, whether you sit cross-legged, on your knees, legs out straight, in a chair. If you do sit in a chair, try not to slump into the chair the same way as if you're sitting on the floor. You don't slump into the pose. I'm going to pull my buttocks out, some of my sit bones. Just take a moment to sort myself out. So we're sitting tall, spine, back of neck, head in a straight line. Same as we did at the beginning for limbering and sectional breathing. So I'm just going to assume you've done sectional breathing. If you haven't, go back to the first video and check out how to do that. Because all the breathing we're doing here is based on a full yogic breath. So breathing into the belly, the chest and the clavicles, and then exhaling out. So we're going to practice, first of all, alternate nostril breathing. This is one of the yogic breaths they say you should practice every day at least. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it because I find this particularly interesting. Yoga says we have something called Nadis, which are energy channels running through the body. The three most important ones are the Sushumna, which runs up the central axis, effectively from the pelvic floor to the crown of the head. And then there's the Ida and the Pingula, which is effectively male and female. And they actually cross over. So wherever they cross over at one point with the Sushumna, those 3 points meet, that's the location of the chakras. So that is very interesting. And each side relates to a hemisphere in the mind. So the left and right hemisphere. And the hemispheres in the mind correspond to the opposite nostril. Just bear with me, right? Correspond to the opposite nostril. So we have Ida here and Pingula. You may think of it as female energy and male energy. So this would be lunar energy, cooling energy, the pessimist, the guarded pessimist. This side is hot solar energy, the adventurous optimist. So we need both parts. As a very brief example, if you're too pessimistic, you'll never leave the house. You never go anywhere. You never do anything. However, if you're too optimistic, you're too adventurous, you'll just go and do stuff without thinking it through and probably just jump off the cliff and kill yourself. So we need a balance of the two. So alternate nostril breathing helps us to balance ourselves, our mind. So we've already agreed and said that the breath and the mind are linked. So by calming the breath, controlling the breath, regulating the breath, we calm, control and regulate the mind. We bring ourselves down, we relax ourselves down. So what we're also doing here is balancing. So alternate nostril breathing, how does that work? With the clues in the name. So to control the flow of air through the nostrils, we leave the left hand on the knee, or again you can take a chin mudra or Gyan mudra. The right hand will control the nostrils. You take the index finger and the middle finger, they will go to the point between the eyebrows. The right hand thumb controls the right nostril, and the right hand ring finger and little finger maybe together, if you can see that, controls the left nostril. And one important point to make, where the nostril is, we have like the crease of the nostril, that would be where you push on. Basically, we close one nostril, we'll close the right, we'll inhale through the left, we'll close the left, we'll exhale through the right, then we'll inhale through the right, exhale through the left. That constitutes one round. So when you return back to the start point, that's one round. So effectively in, out is one round. Okay, we're going to go for 4. I'll do 4 with you, and if you want to do more, obviously please do. Do as much as you like. Great. You can't do enough, and it will only help you to be a more balanced, happy, calm, content individual. Um, and when we're breathing, the only other point is to try and breathe with a full yogic breath. So we're not just going to breathe into in every a specific part of the body. We're going to breathe into the full lung. So every time we inhale to the belly, to the chest, to the clavicles. Don't worry too much about pulling the shoulders down on the clavicles. You don't want to get too lost in that, but feel that you're taking a full breath into the whole body. That's good enough. So, sat tall, sat comfortable. As I say, left hand relaxed on the left knee. Take chin mudra or gyan mudra, as is comfortable for you. We'll bring the first two fingers of the right hand between the eyebrows, and we'll take the right thumb to the right nostril. Exhale, push all the air out of the body. Now we're going to inhale left, full yogic breath. Close the left nostril and exhale right. Slowly, steadily and with control. Inhale right, full yogic breath. Draw yourself right up, close the right nostril and exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Close the right nostril, exhale left. Last one. I think I've already lost count. Inhale left. Close the left nostril, exhale right. Inhale right. Full inhalation. Close the right nostril and exhale left. Bring the right hand to the knee. Well, I feel great. Awesome. So if you're a bit snotty and you want to blow your nose before practicing that, that's fine. And if one nostril's a little bit blocked more than the other, also that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't freak out about it. It's quite common for the, I can't remember what they call it. There's a name for it. But for the dominant nostril to change throughout the course of the day. There's a whole load of science behind it, and I'm not going to bore you with that now. I'm going to go for another 4 rounds. We're going to do it with our own breath. So you know what to do. I'll get you started, and then you take your own breath, okay? So left hand on the left knee. First 2 fingers between the eyebrows. Close the right nostril on the crease of the nostril. Don't forget that, with the right thumb. And then start inhaling through the left, exhaling through the right. Inhale right, exhale left. That's 1 round. We'll go for 4. We'll just go with our own breath. And again, it doesn't matter. We've all got different lung capacities. If you're new to practice, you might go a bit quicker. It really doesn't matter. It's not a race nor a competition. It's yoga. Okay. So, in your own time. feels great. I hope you feel as good as I do. So there'll be a couple more breathing exercises should you choose to do more, or try some different ones, or otherwise you might choose now to take a relaxation. Namah Shivaya.
We are blessed.